There we go. Hello, everyone who's here. There we go. There are people here. Hello and welcome. Um, I hope that this earlier time works for you guys. This is just kind of like a test run to see how it goes at this time. Which, I mean, I was doing live streams at a later time because of where I used to live. So, hello, TR. It's good to see you. Welcome to Trivia Night. Though it's still very much daytime where I am, but that's okay. Hey, Acid Nutria is here also. Good to see you as well. Awesome. It's going to be a fun night. We got some hardcore trivia people here. You're very welcome, DR. Yeah, I had quite a few people come to me in the past week asking to go earlier because they're on the East Coast. Oh no, you've been in pitch black, Acid Nutria? I'm sorry. Oh, it has been pitch black. I thought you were saying you're in a blackout or something. Yeah, it's that time of year. It gets darker much, much earlier, which I don't mind. Hey, Dave. Good to see you. I know East Coast Elmo. I know. I thought I thought of you guys in the UK. Like if I start earlier, it's midnight where you are. So, hey, Liam. I'm so glad. And JJ, hello. It's so awesome to see you here. Yeah, like lots of East Coast people here. Lubin says it's 2 a.m. here. Yeah, it's it sounds like I'm getting a lot of good feedback for earlier times. So I guess we'll see how this goes, and we will stick with that. Yeah, in the UK it's midnight right now, so like there's no time that works for everyone in the world. So I just kind of have to see what works for the majority, right? We'll get started in maybe like 3 minutes. Let some more people join before we do some really cool trivia. I made the trivia for you guys tonight. China doesn't have one time zone. You know, it doesn't work in the grand scheme of things of the globe, right? That's not how the universe works. So let me move my trivia here. I checked out this book from the library. It's a new National Geographic book about wonders of the world. And I thought it would be nice for the channel. I looked at it, and it's not really that useful. It's a lot. It's a huge book. It's a big old list of facts, and it's kind of too much to read on the channel. So I picked through and made trivia questions out of the book, so it was useful. It wasn't a waste of my time grabbing this book. You should go to your local library, I said Nutria. You'll find something really cool there, I guarantee it. I wouldn't have this channel without a local library. So anyway, how has everyone been in the past week? Wow, you can see the the light from my microphone on my forehead here. It's funny. I've been trying to like play with angles and everything here to see what works. I don't know. It's finals week. Yes, it's that time of year, isn't it? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well during finals or exams or whatever type of test you guys are having. And you're about to have more quizzes. So this one, it's a mix of easy and hard, I want to say. There's a bunch of easy questions, but there's also a bunch of hard questions. They're all mixed in together. Spanish exam, that sounds intense. I am settling well, JJ. I've had a good week. I'm reading all the comments. Hi, Bodacious. Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, it's still an adjustment. I still have things to pack and put away. I'm just, delaying that. But, it'll happen, so it's okay. Anyway, my goal for this stream is 50 likes. So if you have not liked this stream yet, give it a little thumbs up so that the algorithm can recognize it and more people can come and play with us. The more... Ooh, I just got a bunch. Thank you, guys. the more interaction there is with the video, the more YouTube spreads it around YouTube, so more people can find it and play along with us. So, that being said, let's get started with our opening round. Today, our first game, tea bag, 2 sugars, and some milk. We're like, yeah, sounds great. Although I don't take sugar with my tea, it's too sweet. Our first round that I made for you guys is called 30 Names for Santa. I'm going to give you the name of Santa in a language, and you have to tell me what language that Santa is from. That makes sense. So, like, for example, the very first one is Father Christmas. Father Christmas, this is my example one. In what language do they say Father Christmas? UK, English, perfect. You guys got it. Australia as well. That's why I try to stick with languages and not countries, because like many other countries speak English, right? So the answer is English. Hey, Dr. Pickle, it's great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to stick with these earlier times because a lot of cool people are here. All right. So the first Santa I have for you is... Sorry, I'm distracted by Dave. The first Santa I have for you is Aios Vasilis. And I apologize for any mispronunciations that may occur. I'm not fluent in any of these languages. So, DR got it. It is Greek. That is the Greek name for Santa. The next one is Aios Bobo. Aios Bobo. This one's a little tricky. Aios Bobo. Not Turkish, but you're on the right track, Nutria. Aios Bobo. Aios Bobo. What do we think? Not Arabic. Bulgarian? Like Bulgarian? No, it's not that. Oh, Cypriot's a good guess, Jazz, but it is not Cypriot. Not Ukrainian. Let's see. It is a kind of Turkic language, I should say. So Turkish was close, but no cigar. Not Hebrew, not Hungarian. Aios Bobo. Not Farsi. I don't know how to give you any other hints. It's a language spoken in Asia. That's Indo-European. Oh, not Mongolian, not Armenian, also bodacious. Not Albanian, JJ, good guess. Not Thai. Kazakh is a great guess, Dave and Asignutria. You are so close. That's the closest yet. Not Kazakh, but a very close language to Kazakh. Not Turkmen. Not Tajik. Oh, you guys are so close. The name for Santa was the same in Tajik and Kazakh and Turkmen, so I didn't put those. It is Uzbek. DR got it first. Good guess, Barbarian King with Kurdish. But it is Uzbek. That goes to DR, it looks like. Great job. Yeah, I tried to pick Santa names that don't reoccur in other languages, so there's no Santa Claus, But yeah, Uzbek is the answer. The next Santa we have is Baba Dimri. Baba Dimri. Baba Dimri. It's all one word. Baba Dimri. Baba Dimri. Not Turkish, not Hindi or Urdu. Romanian is fairly close, Dave. Ish. I will tell you that someone guessed this language in the previous one. Not Bulgarian, not Polish, but you're all close. You're all in the right neighborhood. Not Hungarian, Jazz. Very close guess, sort of, kind of. You're all in the right neighborhood. It's Baba Dimri. Baba Dimri. It's Albanian. Bodacious got it first. It is Albanian. That is what they call Santa in Albania. The next one is Baba Kerisimasi. Baba Kerisimasi. What do you think? Baba Kerisimasi. It's getting dark in here. I'm going to have to turn on my lights. Sun's setting. Not Lebanese. Not Moldova. Baba Kerisimasi. Look at this light on my forehead. That's bothering me. Not Finnish. You guys are way off. Way off. I'll let you guys have a few more guesses. Not Farsi, Julia. It is an African language. It's spoken in Africa. I have quite a few African languages on here, so be prepared. Headbutt the light. The closer I get, the brighter it gets. Not Swahili. I think the Swahili name for Santa was just like Santa Claus, so I didn't include it on this list, just so you know there's no Swahili on here. Not Afrikaans, JJ. Not Maasai. Not sure if there is a Maasai word for Santa. Not sure. Sudanese. Is that? I don't think Sudanese is a language. It's not Ethiopian, which is called Amharic, by the way. It's not Ethiopian. It's Amharic. You guys are kind of on the right track. Think West Africa. If I had to pick what part of Africa this language is spoken in, I would say West Africa. Not Shona, not Bantu. These are great guesses. You might see some of these languages coming up later. In Ghana, they speak English, so they say Santa or Father Christmas probably. Ooh, Hausa is very close. DR. Baba Kerisimasi. It is Yoruba. DR got it. It is Yoruba. All right. Well, don't worry. I said Nutria. You'll learn a few African words for Santa today. Yeah, it's a Nigerian language. The next one, you're probably all going to get really quick. Babbo Natale. Babbo Natale. Babbo Natale. If DR got it first, it's Italian. Very good. Italian is the answer. Yeah, you all got it. I figured that one would be an easy one. All right, after the Santa round, I'm going to go turn on my light because it's getting so dark in here. Julia's Italian. Yeah, I can tell by your name. Wonderful. You can confirm that that's what Santa's called in Italy or in Italian. The next language is Baba Kisimusi. Baba Kisimusi. Now I'm going to turn on the light now. It's getting so dark so fast. Baba Kisimusi. Ooh, not Igbo, but it is an African language. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just knocked into my cabinet there. I'm so sorry. It is not Arabic. It is an African language. Baba Kisimusi. Baba Kisimusi. I know, here I am. I'm here now. Yeah, I was like, I'll just open the window and the sun will come in, but the sun is setting really fast. And I live around a lot of mountains, so the sun goes away real fast. Not Hausa, not Amharic. It is a language that was guessed in the last African language one, I guess. Baba Kisimusi. What do we think? It's Shona. Good job, TR. It is Shona. Perfect. Shona is spoken mainly in Zimbabwe. The next one, by the way, this is, yes, go Sharks. I'll just let you know now, this is another African language, and I'm going to mispronounce it because the pronunciation in this language is pretty bizarre. But it's Dadabe Nweli. Dadabe Nweli. I know that's not how you would say it in this language because I've learned how to pronounce some things when I was covering this country, and it's like good guesses. I'm gonna finish this and let you guys know when you're right. I lost my train of thought. It's Malagasy. DR got it. Perfect. It's Malagasy. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say anyway. The next Santa is, I'm probably going to say this wrong, Dismer Pop. Dismer Pop. Dismer Pop. Dismer Pop. No, not Mongolian. Not Hungarian. Dismer Pop. It's a little Turkish E, but it's not Turkish. Not Swedish, not Czech. Dismer Pop. Close to Turkish, but it's not Turkish. And yeah, you're going to hear the airplanes. I live, well, I don't live near the airport, but Reno is very small, so everyone kind of lives near the airport. Ooh, so close with Georgian. It's not Georgian. I think, yeah, Georgian will pop up later. Not so, it's Armenian. Asanutria got it. It's the Armenian name for Santa, as best as I can pronounce it. All right, this next one is probably the same in a lot of other languages, but I want like the main overarching language family. It is Ded Moros. Ded Moros. Ded Moros. It's Russian. Good job, Asanutria. Slavic, yeah, like it's all of those, right? But I was looking for Russian. Yeah. All right. The next one, it sounds very Slavic. Well, it's Russian. Perfect. The next Santa we have is Fada Ekeresimesi. Fada Ekeresimesi. Fada Ekeresimesi. What language is that? Santa Claus. It's not any of those. Ooh, Jamaican patois. I did not. It's going to be one of those. Yeah, pretty much. It's not patois, but it might be a language that some patois words derive from. Not Japanese, Dr. Pickle. Not Haitian Creole, but that is going to come up later, so keep that in mind. There will be a Creole Santa later in this quiz, but this is not the Creole Santa. But it is a language that Creole and patois and all those other kinds of languages might have derived from. Repeat the name. It is Fada Ekeresimesi. Fada Ekeresimesi. Fada Ekeresimesi. I feel like, there you go, it's Igbo. Sanuchi got it. It is the Igbo name for Santa Claus or Father Christmas. Excellent. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you got it. It's Igbo. Yeah, I feel like I'm always quizzing you guys on African languages whenever we do Africa or whenever we do language quizzes, but that's cool. The next Santa we have is, and I hope I'm saying this right, Yolupuki. 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 Oh, dude, great job. It is Finnish. I hope that means I was saying it correctly. So we got it that fast. That is the Finnish name for Santa. The next Santa we have is Julemanden. Julemanden. I think in this language, oh no, never mind, it's a different one I'm thinking of. This one is Julemanden. Oh, not Portuguese, Barbarian King. Julemanden. It is not Dutch and not Hindi. It is a European language. I'll give you that. Julemanden. Maybe it is. It's this language and another that I think there's multiple names for Santa. But this was the one I could pronounce the best. It is Danish. Julia got that one. The answer is it is the Danish name for Santa. Great guesses, though, all around. Miriam, great job. Danish. All right. The next one is, yeah, Julia, great job. You got it. You got it first, I should say. The next Santa we have is Juletomten. 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 Not Norwegian, but you're very close. Not Norwegian. It's Swedish. Toot got it again. Swedish is the answer. I guess that means I said that right also. Thank you, Toot. It is Swedish. The next language I know I'm going to mispronounce because when I was doing research for this place, I tried pronouncing native languages and I was horrible at it. So I believe this one, the closest I can get, is Julep Inwa. Julep Inwa. Julep Inwa. I think Scandinavian and African languages sound similar. It's not Amharic. This is not an African language. It's not Japanese. I can tell you now that the Japanese name for Santa is Santa Claus. So I didn't include that one because it's just Santa Claus in a Japanese-like accent. Yannick, it's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Miriam, Icelandic is very close. Very, very close to Icelandic, but it's not Icelandic. The name again was Julep Inwa. It's Greenlandic. Acid Nutria got it. That is the Greenlandic name for Santa Claus. Greenlandic. The next is the name for the Santa figure in this country. If you saw my video yesterday, you might have heard about them. It's the Jólasveinar. Jólasveinar. Yeah, Yannick, I deliberately streamed earlier today for people like you who might have been asleep while I normally stream. So I don't have to stream later in the day because I don't live in loud San Francisco anymore. So it's much quieter in the afternoons where I am now. It's not German. It's Jólasveinar. Jólasveinar, not Dutch. Got a bubble. Ooh, not Romansh. Interesting. No, I had the option of having like the Catalan and what else? Like little tiny European languages like Romansh, but I didn't put them because I thought that would be too hard. Not Afrikaans, not Basque. Yeah, that was the one I was trying to think of. I could have had the Basque name for Santa, but I wasn't sure how to pronounce it, and I didn't think anyone would get it since Basque is such an obscure language. Jólasveinar is the one we're going for, not Austrian, Julia. Jólasveinar. Not Slovak. This is in English, they're known as the Yule Lads. So there isn't one Santa, they have 13 Santas. And they're all very wacky. And if you are bad, they will leave you a potato. It's Icelandic. There we go. Acid Nutria got it. It's the Icelandic name. Yes, there's 13 Yule Lads, or the Jólasveinar. They are in Icelandic. It's a very wacky tradition. The Yule Lads, I think, are the strangest ones, which is appropriate because they're from Iceland. Salmonella did a video on. Awesome. Cool. All right. This next language, again, I'm pretty sure that there's multiple names for like Santa, Father Christmas, St. Nicholas, but I went with Kerstman. Kerstman. Too bad they leave you a potato. Well, they're not Irish, they're Icelandic. Although I'm sure the Irish would appreciate a potato. Not German, not Ukrainian. Again, it's cursed man. There were various ones. This was the easiest one to pronounce. And it sounds like it does mean Christmas man, right? Cursed man. Cursed man. It's Dutch. Hasenutri got it. It is Dutch. The next language is, it sounds goofy enough, true. The next Santa we have is Kersvader. 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 Not German, it's Afrikaans. JJ got it. Afrikaans is the answer. Very, very good, JJ. The next Santa, I'm going to pronounce this one wrong also for the same reason that I pronounced the Greenlandic one wrong and the Malagasy one wrong. It's very hard to properly say this language in English, but it is Matua Kirihimete. Matua Kirihimete. Matua Kirihimete. Not Arabic. It's Maori. Very good, Dave. Maori is the answer. Maybe I did say it right then. That's awesome. It is Maori. The next language for Santa is Pai Natal. Pai Natal. Pai Natal. It's Portuguese. Very good, TR. That's the Portuguese Santa Claus. The next one, this is a hard one. I want to see if anyone gets this one. Yes, Lusophone content. Perfect. I want to see if anyone gets this one. Patro Kristnasko. Patro Kristnasko. And remember, these are languages, not countries, right? These are languages. You have to put the right language. Not Estonian. Patro Kristnasko, not Cypriot. It's just kind of a trick question in a way. Yes, Anutri got it. It's Esperanto. Perfect. That's the name for Santa in Esperanto. If anyone has never heard of that, it was a language invented to be the easiest language to learn. It's every language combined, basically. So, yeah, it's an interesting language. There are people who speak it fluently, and apparently it is very easy to learn. All right, here's an easy one. Père Noël. Père Noël. Père Noël. Père Noël. DR got it first. It is French. Very good. Very good. Alexandra, welcome. It is French. Français, yes, for banking. That is the French name for Santa. All right, let's see who gets this one. Sanctus Nicolaus. Sanctus Nicolaus. Sanctus Nicolaus. DR got it. It's Latin. Very good. That is Santa Claus in Latin. Isn't that funny? All right. Here's hoping I say this one right. Saint Miklos. Saint Miklos. That's as close as I can get it. Saint Miklos. It is Hungarian. Very good, TR. That is the Hungarian Santa Claus. The next Santa that we have is Tama Kerisimasi. Tama Kerisimasi. Tama Kerisimasi. Gareth, I will never pronounce that. I could have put the Welsh name for Santa on here, but I looked at it and went, I have no clue even where to begin with that name. So I did not put the Welsh Santa on here, or the Gaelic or Scottish Santa. Those are not on the list. Dave, you are correct in that it is from the Pacific Islands, but it is a specific language spoken in the Pacific Islands. Can you guess which one it is? Again, it's tama kirisimasi. Tama kirisimasi. Can you guess what Pacific Island language it is? It is Samoan. Jazz got that one. It is Samoan. Very, very good. The next Santa, we've got 5 more Santas, and then we'll go on to the main event. The next Santa we have is Tonton Well. Tonton Well. Tonton Well. Which of the 800 New Guinea languages? Not Korean. Tonton Well. It is Haitian Creole, so I'll give that to Alexandra and to DR. That is the Haitian Creole name for Santa Claus. Let's see, Father Christmas and Wealth is Sean Corn, apparently. Awesome. Sean Corn. Good to know. All right. The next Santa that we have is Tovlis Babwa. Tovlis Babwa. Tovlis Babwa. What language would they call him Tovlis Babwa? It's not Swahili. Tovlis Babwa. I think the Swahili Santa was just also like Santa Claus. I know in what was it? It was like Zulu, it was like a bunch of South African languages. He was just Santa Claus. So I didn't put any of those. Because it would either be too easy or too crazy. And there's no more Creole in this one. It's Tovlis Babwa. Tovlis Babwa. Very unique language. Texan. No. Not Berber. No, it's not Estonian. This is one of those languages that is only spoken in one country. And it's very distinct. Tovlis Babwa. Not Latvian. No, Asanutri is going to say Lithuanian next. Not Hebrew. Not Farsi. Tovlis Babwa. Let's see. It is spoken in... I'm trying to think of a way to say it without spoiling it. In Eurasia. I won't say where, but in Eurasia. That's the best I can say. It is Georgian. DR got it. It's Georgian. You know, if I say that, it's either Georgian or Azerbaijani. It is Georgian. The next language is Weihnachtmann. 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 Who'll get it first? Asanutri did. It's German. That's the German name for Santa Claus. Or it sounds like Winter Nightman. German is the answer. All right, 2 more Santas. Yeah, well, Marie, it's German. Oh, hey, Tom. The next Santa is Yagena Abat. Yagena Abat. Yagena Abat. Not Hebrew. It does sound pretty Hebrew, doesn't it? But it is not Hebrew. This language was probably around the same time that Hebrew was widely spoken throughout the Middle East. That's a big hint. Yagena Abat. Yagena Abat. It's a very old language. It's Amharic. Asanutri got it. It is Amharic. Excellent. And I've been guessing, people have been guessing that this whole time, and we finally got to it. The very last Santa Claus I have on my list for you, number 30. This was 30 Santa Clauses. Julenissen. Why do all German translations? Amharic and not Aramaic. Yeah, there's a big difference between Aramaic and Amharic. Amharic spoken in Ethiopia. Aramaic was spoken in like ancient Israel. Not Swedish, but you're very close. Jesus would have spoken Aramaic. That's a big difference. And Amharic is still spoken in Ethiopia. Not Finnish, not Faroese. I like that though, DR. Julenissen. It's Norwegian. That's Nutria got it. Norwegian is the answer. All right. Great job on the Santas, everybody. It is Norwegian. Good job, Well Maria. So, like I said at the beginning, I made this quiz for you today based on a big book from National Geographic. I'm sorry, I said Nutria. I know the language ones are always hard. So, I have what I consider mini quizzes. I think the longest quiz that I have is like 10 questions. Most of them are between like 5 to 7. So we'll have a bunch of cool little mini quizzes for you. And if you have not liked this video, please click the thumbs up so that the algorithm can spread it around and more people can join us. I have a goal of 50 likes for this video. Kind of a reach, but I'm hoping we'll get there. So please click the thumbs up if you have not done so already. All right. This very first mini quiz is titled 7 Wonders of the World. So, question number 1. This massive waterfall is located on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe. Everyone ready for Christmas? No. I get paid next week, so I'll do my shopping then. It is Victoria Falls. DR got it first. The answer is Victoria Falls. I feel like this first was just going to be an easy one. Number 2, and of course I wrote the questions, so they all sound like Jeopardy questions. Number 2, this coral reef is so large it can be seen from space. This coral reef is so large it can be seen from space. The Great Barrier Reef. DR got it first. Perfect. Everyone else got it though. I told you this one's going to be an easy one. The Great Barrier Reef. Number 3. This phenomena is caused by solar storms interacting with Earth's magnetic field. This phenomena is caused by solar storms interacting with Earth's magnetic field. Liam got it first. It's the Northern Lights or the Aurora Borealis. Bonus question. What is the Northern Lights known as in the Southern Hemisphere? Because the Southern Lights do occur in Antarctica. In the north, it's the Aurora Borealis. What is it in the south? Good job, DR. Aurora Australis. Perfect. Wonderful. I thought I'd just throw that in there for fun. Aurora Australis. Next question, number 4. This mountain is currently 29,032 feet and still growing. This mountain is currently 29,032 feet and still growing. It is Everest. DR got it first. And DR is the fastest typer tonight, it seems like. Mount Everest is the answer. Number 5. This harbor contains beautiful rock formations, luxurious beaches, and ancient treasures. Yeah, I know I didn't put the meters of Mount Everest. It is Rio. I said Nutria got that one. It's Rio de Janeiro. That's the one I was going for. Number 6. This rock formation could stack 6 Eiffel Towers at its deepest point. This rock formation could stack 6 Eiffel Towers at its deepest point. At its deepest point. That's your clue. This formation could stack 6 Eiffel Towers at its deepest point. Let me get a drink. Hold on. I'm feeling out of breath. Oh, Dr. Pickle got it. It's the Grand Canyon. A canyon is a rock formation. Yes, that was a big sip. All right, and number 7. Formation to me implies building up. Well, it is a rock that has been formed, right? Is that not true? Oh well. Number 7. This volcano burst out of a Mexican cornfield in 1943. Oh yeah, I know, Liam. I'm just thinking. This volcano burst out of a Mexican cornfield in 1943. What's the name? This volcano burst out of a Mexican cornfield in 1943, and it erupted for 9 years straight, and it hasn't erupted since. Paricutin, very good, Asanatria. It is Paricutin volcano. All right, speaking of rock formations, our next quiz is called Where is that rock formation? I will give you the name of a rock, either 9 years, yeah, that poor farmer. I will give you a name of a type of rock, and you have to tell me what country it's in. So the first one is Jiangjiajie National Forest Park. What country is that in? Jiangjiajie National Forest Park. Liam got it first. It's China. Hey, Takashi, good to see you. Very good. It's China. The next one is Antelope Canyon. Antelope Canyon. Hey, Shrisha, good to see you. DR got it first. It is the USA. Very good. It is the US. The next, this one's tricky. Mount Roraima. Mount Roraima. This is a trick question. It has been a while, Shrisha. I've been very well. Brazil is one of them. It's located in 3 countries. One of them is Brazil. So DR gets that one. Brazil. It's also in 2 other countries. Guyana, says DR, and Venezuela, says Takashi. Perfect. It's on the border of Brazil, Guyana, and Venezuela. The next formation is the Eye of the Sahara. The Eye of the Sahara. In what country can you find the Eye of the Sahara? DR got it. It's Mauritania. Very good. It is located in Mauritania. The next rock, this is an actual rock, Split Apple Rock. Split Apple Rock. That's how it's known in English. Split Apple Rock. Not Canada. Split Apple Rock. Not Australia, JJ. Well, Maria got it. It's New Zealand. Yes, New Zealand. Isn't it a beautiful formation, Yannick? It's why, when I did my Mauritania video, I started with a tablet because I just saw so many beautiful things I had to share with you guys, at the start of the video, because it was so pretty, including the Eye of the Sahara. But yeah, Split Apple Rock is in New Zealand. It's literally a round rock that is perfectly split in half. It's really bizarre to see. The last one I have is the Hvitserkur Sea Stack. Hvitserkur Sea Stack. In what country can you find the Hvitserkur Sea Stack? Not Norway, it is Iceland. Good job, JJ. That is located in Iceland. All right, the next mini quiz that I have for you is called Extremes. I'll give you an extreme category, and you have to tell me where it is in the world. So number 1 is probably the hardest one, the steepest cliff. In what country can you find the steepest cliff? And for a bonus point, can you tell me what that cliff is named? There's a lady yelling outside, and I can't do anything about that. It is not in the USA, actually. It's not Yosemite. Believe it or not, it's not Half Dome. There is a cliff that is steeper than that. The steepest cliff. It's not Norway either, DR. In what country can you find the steepest cliff in the world? Well, Maria got it. It is Canada. I'll just tell it to you because that was a struggle. I told you that'd be the hardest one. It's called Mount Thor. It's the steepest cliff in the world. Apparently, it's one of the most hardest. Yeah, Asanuchi got it. Mount Thor. One of the hardest things to climb in the world. All right. The next extreme is the flattest land, or the most level landscape. The flattest land. Yeah, more than 90. I think it said it was like 110 degrees. Not the Netherlands. Not Argentina, JJ, but you're on the right track. 105, yeah. Not Kansas. Not Chile, not Death Valley. Flatter than a pancake, yes. Not Uruguay, not Paraguay, not the Atacama. The flattest land. It is in South America, so you guys are on the right track, yes. Not Suriname. Not Chile. Not Patagonia. It is Bolivia. Takashi got it. It is Bolivia. Does anyone want to take a stab at what place in Bolivia is the flattest, most level place on Earth? Liam got it. It's the Salt Flat, Salar de Uyuni. The big, big salt flat. Also the world's largest salt flat. All right. In what place can you find the coldest temperature? The coldest temperature ever recorded. Where was that? The coldest temperature. It's actually not Russia. Antarctica is the answer. While Maria gets that one, it was Antarctica. Yes. All right. And how about the hottest temperature ever recorded? Where was the hottest temperature ever recorded? Oh yeah, the town in the Yes Theory video. I think yes, Liam got it. It's Death Valley. See now, then there's Ethiopia and Dalal, right? So the town in Siberia and the Dalal in Ethiopia are the hottest and coldest on average, but the hottest day and the coldest day ever recorded were in Death Valley and Antarctica. So both are correct, but it's complicated. Anyway, a place that's not disputed is the driest place in the world, the least amount of rainfall. Where is the driest place in the world? The driest place. It is the Atacama. Great job, Graham. It is the Atacama Desert. Yes, in Chile. The Atacama gets less rainfall than Antarctica. A lot less. There's parts of the Atacama that gets zero rain. Zero precipitation. All right. And finally, the wettest place. What country has the wettest place in the world with the most rainfall? It is not Florida. Not Brazil, not Indonesia, Takashi, but you're kind of sort of in the right neighborhood. I know everyone's going to think it's their place, but it is not. There is a very wet place. Think monsoons. Dr. Pickle got it. It is India. It is a town called Masanram in India. Has the highest rainfall. Dalal is inhabited and Death Valley isn't. It's the coldest inhabited. There we go. Exactly, TR. Yes. All right. And a mini quiz. This is the shortest one. There are only 5 countries with geysers. Can you name them? And you can pick one at a time. There are 5 countries in the world that have geysers. The US is one of them. It says a famous one. US, Iceland, not Canada, not Norway. Canada does not have geysers. What did we say? US, Iceland, New Zealand. Yes. US, Iceland, New Zealand. There's 2 more. Russia, very good acid nutria. Not Cameroon, surprisingly. They just have exploding lakes, but they're not geysers. There's one other country that has geysers. Not Japan. Good guess, but it's not Japan. We have Iceland, New Zealand, Russia, the USA, and another place that is very seismically active. Not China. It's none of the countries that have popped up yet. A country that's very seismically active. Takashi got it. It's Chile. The 5 countries in the world that have geysers. I didn't know this because I've seen a geyser in California. I just figured geysers were more common around the world, but apparently not. There are only 5 countries that have geysers. They are Chile, Iceland, New Zealand, Russia, and the US. Geysers are really cool. All right, our next mini quiz is called Fairy Tale Spots. And when I wrote these, I realized that 2 are humongous countries. That's true. I made these a little too hard, so I have to rewrite them in my mind. And anyway, so number 1 of fairy tale spots, just like very beautiful places. Apricot blossoms burst into bloom in Yili Valley in this country. Apricot blossoms burst into bloom in Yili Valley in this country. In Yili Valley. Not Japan, but you're kind of in the right corner of the world. Apricot blossoms. DR got it. It is China. Yes. China is the answer. All right. The shape. I have to rewrite this while I'm sitting here. The shape of the trees in the Goblin Forest was caused by a volcano in 1655 in this country. In this country, you can find the Goblin Forest, whose strange shapes were caused by a volcano in 1655. No, not Yemen, a volcano. The Goblin Forest, the trees of the Goblin Forest were shaped by a volcano in 1655 in this country. It is New Zealand. Great job, Will Maria. It is New Zealand. All right. Next question, number 3. This desert contains the world's highest sand dunes. This desert contains the world's highest sand dunes. This desert contains the world's highest sand dunes. Not the Gobi, not the Karakoram, not the Atacama. Arrakis, Karen, haha, funny. This desert contains the world's highest sand dunes. And I'll say that I can't tell you what country it's in because that would give away what desert it is. Not the Arabian. Although the Arabian does have a lot of records. There you go. The Namib. I'll give that to Liam and Gran. The Namib Desert has the world's highest sand dunes. Let's see. Number 4. The Skafdafell Ice Cave in this country has an eerie blue glow. The Skafdafell Ice Cave in this country has an eerie blue glow. Liam got it first. It's Iceland. Very good. It is a cave in Iceland. Number 5. Great job, everybody. Number 5. The paint mines are oddly colored rock formations in this U.S. state. The paint mines are oddly colored rock formations in this U.S. state. Not Oregon. They're really strange. They're like white on top, and then they get darker as they go down. It is Colorado. Great job, Will Maria. Colorado is the answer. Number 6. Lake Retba, located in this country, is bubblegum pink. Hey, Kick Rocks, good to see you. Lake Retba in this country is bubblegum pink. It's not Australia, it is Senegal. Great job, Massanutria. It is a really pretty lake in Senegal. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick, Kick Rocks. The pigtails in Oregon, that's true. All right. Number 7, last question in this little mini category. Punaluu Beach in this island chain is composed of volcanic black sand. Punalu'u Beach on this island chain is composed of volcanic black sand. DR got it first. It is Hawaii. Great job. All right, I have 3 questions in this mini quiz. It's called 3 Recent Discoveries. Most southerly beach in the U.S.? Probably, Jazz. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know. 3 recent discoveries. So the first one. A cave in this country was first explored in 2009 and was declared the world's biggest cave. A cave in this country was first explored in 2009 and was declared the world's biggest cave. Takashi got it first. It is Vietnam. And a lot of other people got it too. Great job, you guys. It is Vietnam. Very, very good. Number 2, the second recent discovery. A flooded forest in this country in 2010 led to the discovery of beautiful waterfalls. A flood in a forest in this country in 2010 led to the discovery of beautiful waterfalls. Not Hungary, not China. Wow, it's so big. The Empire State Building can fit in it. That's crazy. That's a big cave. A flooded forest in this country in 2010 led to the discovery of beautiful waterfalls. Not Pakistan. Not Mexico. It's not China, but it is technically in Eastern Asia. Not Myanmar. Not India. By the way, we're halfway to my likes goal. So if you have not liked this video yet, please click the thumbs up so that the algorithm can spread it around some more. No one's got it yet, by the way. I don't know how to give you any other hints without giving it away. It's not Pakistan. Stop guessing Pakistan, Sinatria. DR got it. It's the Philippines. It is in the Philippines. Discovery number 3. Climate change melted the ice on a mountain in this country in 2015, revealing beautiful, colorful layers of rock. Climate change melted the ice on a mountain in this country in 2015, revealing beautiful, colorful layers of rock. Not Canada, not China. Seems to be everyone's first guess is China. It's not a country you would expect. Not Switzerland, not Russia. Good guess, Karen. Not Nepal either. Nepal's not going to melt anytime soon, I think. Neither with Tibet and Bhutan. Ooh, Tanzania is a good guess, dear, but it's not Tanzania. Not Kenya. Not Russia, Vincent. Not Chile, Takashi, but you're very close. I was about to say it is a rock formation in the Andes Mountains. It is in the Andes Mountains. I'll just let it go and see who gets it first. It's Peru. Karen got that one. It is located in Peru. I think there's a big picture of it in this book on the very first page. If I can actually turn the pages. Here we go. Check this out. Ooh. Look how beautiful that is. That is like unreal. It looks painted, but it's really pretty. Yeah, super pretty. All right. Put that back carefully. And the next category, beauty, but at what cost? Exactly. All right. The next category is incredible islands. You have to give me the name of the island that I'm talking about. There's 5 islands that I have for you. So, number 1. On these ice-covered islands, about 800 miles from the North Pole, polar bears outnumber humans. That sounds a little vague, but it's true. DR got it. It's Svalbard. Excellent. Svalbard. And what country owns Svalbard, by the way? What country is in control of Svalbard? It is Norway. Great job, Karen got it first. Norway. Number 2. This island is home to the oozing dragon's blood trees. Is that common knowledge? Yeah, Liam. You've never heard of Svalbard? Yeah, the seed bank is there. That's true. This island is home to the oozing dragon's blood trees. Not Barbados. Oh, DR got it. It's Socotra. I almost didn't say that, DR. Socotra is the answer. And who knows what country owns Socotra? I'm sure DR does. You knew Socotra right off the bat. What country owns Socotra Island? It is Yemen. Great job, DR. Ooh, a lot of you guys knew that. Perfect. All right, this one might be a little hard. Number 3. This Mediterranean island is shaped like a dolphin. That's right, you did say it, Takashi. I remember that. This Mediterranean island is shaped like a dolphin. This Mediterranean island is shaped like a dolphin. Not Corfu. It's very small, and it looks like a dolphin. Apparently, it's a privately owned island. So I would not be surprised if no one gets this. Not Crete. It is a small, privately owned island in the Caribbean. It is shaped like a dolphin. Does anyone have any guesses as to what this island can be? This one might be a little hard. How about you give me the country the island belongs to? How about that? What island does this country belong to? Is it in the Amalfi? I do not know. All I know is that it's in the Caribbean. It belongs to Italy. Great job, Takashi. It belongs to Italy. It's called Gallo Lungo. Gallo Lungo. It's shaped like a dolphin, naturally. I said Mediterranean island, by the way, guys. A lot of people guessing. Yeah, okay. Number 4. This nation of 1,200 coral islands has the lowest elevation of any nation. This nation of 1,200 coral islands has the lowest elevation of any nation. It's not Tuvalu. Tuvalu has the lowest spot of any nation, but as an average, this country has the lowest elevation on average. It's not Kiribati. Not Israel. That has the lowest spot on Earth, but this is an island category. This nation of 1,200 coral islands has the lowest elevation of any nation. It's one more video about Croatian history. Yusuf, sure, I'll try. While Maria got it, it is the Maldives. The Maldives is the answer. All right. This one might be tricky. Dave wants to ask a stupid question. Go for it. This one might be tricky because I feel like there's a lot of places. Why is Kiribati said Kiribati? Because the TI is pronounced an S in that language. That is just how it is pronounced. Don't worry about it, Dave. And yeah, Karen's right. There's no such thing as stupid questions. Okay. This next one might be tricky because there could be multiple answers. I think there's quite a few places in the world that have this phenomenon. So I try to make it specific. Number 5. Bioluminescent microorganisms known locally as sea sparkles or blue tears make the coastal waters glow at night. So it's known locally as sea sparkles or blue tears. And these organisms make it glow at night. Palau, Australia. Yeah, I knew there would be multiple ones. Yeah, I shouldn't have included this one then. It was going for the Matsu Islands in Taiwan. Plows light up jellyfish, yeah. But yeah, we'll skip that one because I think there's quite a few places. I know there's some beaches in Japan that have that as well. Anyway, getting a little more historical here. This next mini quiz is called Name That Ancient Wonder. We're going to name the 7 ancient wonders of the world. I'm going to give you a place and a date, and you have to tell me what ancient wonder of the world that is associated with. So number 1 is Egypt, circa 2550 BCE. Egypt, circa 2550 BCE. The Great Pyramid. Good job, DR. It is the pyramids. The next one is modern day Iraq, circa 600 BCE. Modern day Iraq, circa 600 BCE. The Hanging Gardens. Good job, DR. It's the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Number 3 is Greece, between circa 460 to 430 BCE. Yeah, Babylon, exactly. Greece, circa 460 to 430 BCE. DR got it. It's the Zeus, statue of Zeus at Olympia. Very good. The next one is modern day Turkey, circa 550 BCE. Modern day Turkey, circa 550 BCE. Which wonder or ancient wonder? Not the mausoleum, it's the other one in modern day Turkey. The mausoleum comes a bit later in history. Modern day Turkey, circa 550 BCE. Okay, I'll give you a hint in what was then known as Ephesus. What was then known as Ephesus, which is now in modern day Turkey, but it was Greek territory back then. So I'll tell you Ephesus, circa 550 BCE. What ancient wonder of the world was that? Well, Maria only knows the name in Greek. Let me know. Let me hear it in Greek. Yeah, Ephesus, and you can't remember. It is a temple. It is a kind of temple that was built in Ephesus, circa 550 BCE. What ancient wonder was that? Oh, there, I'll take that out. Well, Maria, the temple to Artemis. That's the one I was going for. The temple to Artemis. Perfect. That's pretty cool in Greek. All right. How about modern day Turkey, 350 BCE? Modern day Turkey, 350 BCE. What ancient wonder of the world was built in 350 BCE in what is now Turkey? Not the Blue Mosque. Not in 350 BCE. These are the 7 ancient wonders of the world, by the way. Like the historical ones. Not the Colossus. Modern day Turkey. If I tell you the name of the ancient city, it's going to give it away. It's the one you guys all guessed for the other one that's in Turkey. The mausoleum. There we go. Dear got it. The mausoleum at Harlikonassus. Number 6 is located in Greece, 280 BCE. Located in Greece, built in 280 BCE. The Rhodes Colossus. Good job, Takashi. I know there's the Colossus of Rhodes, finally. The Colossus of Rhodes, but Takashi gets that one. And number 7 is Egypt, between 300 and 280 BCE. That's when it was constructed in Egypt. Dr. Pickle got it first, the Lighthouse of Alexandria. That's the last one. All right, the next quiz is name that new wonder of the world. So not the ancient wonders, the new 7 wonders of the world. So same rules. I will give you a country and when this wonder was built, and you have to tell me what it is. Number 1 is China, between 220 BCE and 1644 CE. DR got it first, the Great Wall. Perfect. This one's going to be easier, guys. Don't worry. Number 2 is Jordan, circa 312 BCE. Jordan, circa 312 BCE. DR got it first. It's Petra. Great job. A lot of you guys knew Petra. It's so beautiful. Number 3 is Brazil between 1926 and 1931. Brazil between 1926 and 1931. Takashi got it. It's Christ the Redeemer. The Christ the Redeemer statue is the answer. Great job, everybody. Number 4 is India between 1632 and 1648. The Taj. I'll give that to you, Shrisha. The Taj Mahal. Excellent. I feel like my nose is about to run, but I can't tell. Great job, everybody. Number 5 is Italy between the years 72 and 82 CE. Italy between the years 72 and 82. Takashi got it first. It's the Colosseum. Excellent. The Colosseum in Rome. Number 6 is Mexico, circa 550 CE. Mexico, circa 550. Good job, Takashi. It is Chichen Itza. Perfect. And number 7 is Peru, circa 1450. Peru, circa 1450. Takashi got it first. It's Machu Picchu. Perfect. Great job, everybody. And if you haven't heard of Chichen Itza, it's a huge ancient pyramid. It's really cool. All right. This next very mini quiz is called 4 Golden Buildings. I'm going to name 4 buildings that are have a lot of gold constructed. Some of them are made entirely of gold. You have to tell me what country they're in. So number 1 is Shwedagon Pagoda. This place is made entirely out of gold. Shwedagon Pagoda. Good job, Dr. Pickle. It is Myanmar. Perfect. Myanmar is the answer, or Burma. Yeah. Number 2 is Iglesia de la Compañía de Jesús. Iglesia de la Compañía de Jesús. It has gold built into all of like the walls and the columns and everything. It is not Mexico. So everyone guessed first. Iglesia de la Compañía de Jesús. Not Spain. I'll wait for a few more guesses and then I'll give you a hint as to where this country could be. Oh, Colombia is very close, DR. Colombia is very close. Not Peru and not Argentina. It is very near to Colombia. Not Venezuela. Let's see who's going to get it first. It's up there in South America. Not Panama. It is Ecuador. Great job, Takashi. This church is located in Quito, Ecuador. Number 3. To be careful, this name's very, very long. Sri Padmanabhaswamy Temple. Sri Padmanabhaswamy Temple. Sri Padmanabhaswamy. See, I knew I'd mess it up. There we go. Shrisha got it first. It is India. It's located in India. And the last building is the Golden Pavilion. The Golden Pavilion. The Golden Pavilion. Not India. The Golden Pavilion is its name in English, at least. The Golden Pavilion. Bye, Takashi. Thank you so much for playing today. Hopefully I'll see you next week. DR got it. It is Japan. No, the Golden Pavilion is the name of this Buddhist temple, I believe, in Japan. All right. The next quiz, I have 7 questions for you. It's called Lucky Landmarks. I'm going to describe a landmark that when someone... Awesome. Thanks, Jess. When people touch it or do something to this landmark, it's considered lucky. You have to tell me what country this landmark is in. So, number 1, Rubbing the feet of Saint John of Bohemia brings good luck in this country. Rubbing the feet of Saint John of Bohemia brings good luck in this country. Good job, DR. It is Czechia. It's a statue of Saint John on the Charles Bridge, and you rub his feet. Number 2. Touching the bronze toes of these winged figures at the bottom of a dam brings luck in this country. Touching the bronze toes of these winged figures at the bottom of a dam brings luck in this country. Not China. Good guess, though. It's at a very famous dam, not the one in China. Touching the bronze toes of these winged figures at the bottom of a dam brings luck in this country, not Egypt, not Japan. If I told you what dam it was, I'll obviously give it away. DR got it. It's the USA. It's the Hoover Dam. These big old statues at the bottom of the Hoover Dam. Apparently you rub their toes for good luck. Number 3. Touching 2 gold rings of the Schönerbrunnen fountain brings good luck in this country. Might have said that wrong. Touching 2 gold rings at the Schönerbrunnen fountain brings good luck in this country. It is Germany. Good job, DR. Germany is the answer. Number 4. Rubbing a boar's snout and placing a coin in his mouth brings luck in this country. Rubbing a boar's snout and placing a coin in his mouth brings luck in this country. Very famous boar statue. And not Russia. Rubbing a boar's snout and placing a coin in his mouth brings luck in this country. Obviously, I can't tell you what city it's in because that will give it away big time. Not Hungary. It is a European city, I should say. You rub a boar's snout and place a coin in his mouth to get good luck in this country, not Finland. I don't know how to give you any other hints without giving it away. It is located in Europe. I don't know how else to give you any hints. Not Spain, Jazz. Rubbing a boar's snout and placing a coin in his mouth brings luck in this country, not France, Shusha. Almost wants to take a stab. You rub a boar's snout. There we go, DR got it. It's Italy. It's the boar in Venice. Italy is the answer. Number 5. Sticking your thumb into the weeping column and it coming out wet brings healing properties in this country. Sticking your thumb into the weeping column and it coming out wet brings healing properties in this country. It's not France. It's in a very, very famous religious building. I don't want to give it away. Sticking your thumb into the weeping column and it coming out wet brings healing properties in this country, not Israel. Good guess, though, Jess. It is located in a very famous mosque, not the Vatican. It's in a very famous mosque. I promise the last 2 are easy. DR got it. It's Turkey and the Hagia Sophia. Yes. All right. Number 6. Throwing a coin with your right hand backward over your left shoulder into a famous fountain brings luck in this country. Throwing a coin with your right hand like that. Karen got it. It is Italy. It's at the Trevi Fountain. Yes, that one is also Italy. Number 7. Ooh, lots of people got that one. Yeah, it's the Trevi Fountain. My goodness, my bubbles. Last one. Walking through dozens of orange torii gates brings success to your business in this country. Walking through dozens of orange torii gates brings success to your business in Japan. Great job, DR. It is Japan. All right, I think this is one of the longer ones. This mini quiz is called Superstructures. I will describe a building to you. You have to tell me, from the Lizzie McGuire movie, what country it's in. I saved the easiest one for the first one. Number 1, this country is home to the world's tallest building. This country is home to the world's tallest building. The Tory kids, no, Garrett. No. The UAE, great job, TR got it first. The United Arab Emirates, because of course it's the Burj Khalifa. Number 2. The curved and colorful Nautilus House is located in this country. The curved and colorful Nautilus House is located in this country. Not Australia. P said no. It's called the Nautilus House. It's really beautiful. It's very colorful and rounded, and it just makes you feel like you're living in a beautiful seashell. Well, Greece is a good guess, but it is not Greece. I will say it is a Latin American country. I'll give you that hint. It is in Latin America. Let me grab a quick drink. The chat got really quiet. The curved and colorful Nautilus House is located in this country. Not Costa Rica. It is a Latin American country. Not Chile, Veer. I guess they have lots of cool artsy stuff in Chile, but this is not it. It is Mexico. Great job, Gareth. It is Mexico. Yeah, Dave, I know. I mixed an easy with hard. There's not really any medium ones. Number 3. Here you will find a bridge shaped like a dragon that breathes real fire. Here you'll find a bridge shaped like a dragon that breathes real fire. Great job, Gareth. Here you'll find a bridge shaped like a dragon that breathes real fire. It's called the Dragon Bridge. In what country would you find that? A bridge shaped like a dragon that breathes real fire. It sounds like something China or Japan would do, but it's neither China nor Japan. The Dragon Bridge. Thailand is close, Dave. Not North Korea. They're not that creative. Not Taiwan. That's a pretty good guess. That sounds like something Taiwan would do too. Thailand is very close. Dave was the closest so far. Not Hong Kong. Not Cambodia, Dave. I can tell you're typing fast. Not Malaysia. Not Myanmar. You guys are circling the drain. You got like every country except the one that I'm going for in that area. There we go. Jazz got it. It's Vietnam. That bridge is located in Vietnam. Hey, Dominic. Good to see you. In the dark. All right. Number 4. This country is home to the Tree Hotel, a hotel composed entirely of tree houses. This country is home to the Tree Hotel, a hotel composed entirely of tree houses. What do you think? Ooh, New Zealand would be cool. It's not in New Zealand. It's pretty much the opposite end of the world from New Zealand. Although maybe, there could be a tree hotel in New Zealand. Not South Africa. Gareth got it. It is Sweden. Great job, Gareth. Perfect guess. It is in Sweden. Perfect. All right. Number 5. The Lotus Temple, shaped like an actual lotus, is located in this country. The Lotus Temple, shaped like an actual lotus, is located in this country. DR got it. It's India. Nice guess, Gareth. It is India. Number 6. The world's largest mud-built structure is a mosque in this country. The world's largest mud-built structure is a mosque in this country. DR got it. It's Mali. It's the Great Mosque of Jinneh. Perfect. Number 7. A huge train station in this country has a wavy roof to keep it cool. A huge train station in this country has a wavy roof to keep it cool. Think of like hot countries. Train station in this country has a wavy roof to keep it cool. Country that's hot and has a lot of trains. Not India, Veer, but that's a good guess. That is a hot country with lots of trains. Not Singapore, not Brazil. Oh, there is a wavy roof train station in Melbourne. Jazz, you got it. It is Australia. Melbourne is cool. It says to keep it cool in the summer heat. So I don't know if that's what the book said. But Jazz got that one. It is Australia. Great job. Number 8. The crooked house was designed based on a fairy tale illustrator's work in this country. The station's so windy and cold. Well, maybe it's because of the curvy roof. Maybe it's supposed to be windy and cold. The crooked house is based on a fairy tale illustrator's work in this country. It's not Spain or Denmark. Those are great guesses, though. It is in Europe. The crooked house. It's like all wavy, the house. Not Germany. The crooked house was designed based on a fairy tale illustrator's work in this country. Not Italy, Karen. Not the UK, not France, not Ireland. These are all good guesses, but it is not either of these countries. Think a little bit to the east. Eastern Europe, a little bit to the east, not all the way east, but in the eastern direction. Not Russia. It's a little too far east. I'll check it. It's Poland. Karen got it. It's located in Poland. All right. Number 9. A public library in this country appears to be made of giant books. A public library in this country appears to be made of giant books. So the walls on the outside look like massive, massive books. So it looks like it's constructed out of huge books. Not France, not the UK, not Holland. Although maybe there is one in France I don't know of, but I do know this one. A public library in this country appears to be made of giant books. I'm itching my hand, I'm sorry if you can hear that. It is, everyone's waiting for someone to guess, I think. It is in the Western Hemisphere, I'll give you that. It's not in Europe. It is in North America. How about that? The U.S. DR got it. It's in Kansas City, Missouri. All right. Why don't we move on to... Let's skip this one. Yeah, it looks really cool. Let me see this quiz. This one's fun. 7 beautiful gardens or unique gardens. So number 1, the sculptures in a rock garden in this country are made of recycled trash. I know this sounds really vague, but I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, but thanks, Karen. Maybe I'll pick the ones that aren't so vague. Not the US. That's a good guess. It's something they would do in the US. I believe this garden is in Jaipur. That's your big hint. The sculptures in a rock garden in this country are made of recycled trash. There we go. It's India. All right, here's an easy one. Number 2. 800 varieties of tulips are planted in a garden in this country. 800 varieties of tulips are planted in a garden in this country. There you go. Veer got it. Holland or Netherlands, to be more exact, I suppose. I don't know if it's actually in Holland, but I'll accept that answer. Number 3, a garden in this country contains only deadly and poisonous plants. A garden in this country contains only deadly and poisonous plants. The UK. Great job. Veer got it first. It is in England in the UK. Number 4, a garden here is tended by astronauts. A garden here is tended by astronauts. Your ex-boyfriend's back garden. That's funny. This garden here is tended by astronauts. It is in space. Where exactly in space would it be? The ISS. Dave got it. It's on the International Space Station. They have a garden there. Isn't that cool? Right. Number 5. A garden in this country contains 60 million flowers, the most in the world. So basically, which country has a garden with the most flowers in the world? Not Pakistan. Garden in this country contains 60 million flowers, the most in the world. Not Italy. It is located in the Middle East. I'll give you that. In the Middle East. Yeah, it's not in the UK. The folks in the ISS are just showing off now. This carrots. Who counted them? Probably whoever planted them. The garden in this country contains 60 million flowers, the most in the world. What kind of country would want to have the garden with the most flowers in the world? What kind of country does that sound like? Someone who would try to brag to have the biggest anything. Saudi Arabia is very close. The UAE, Bear got it. It's in Dubai in the UAE. Pretty wild. Let's see, I'll skip the more vague ones. All right. This quiz is called Colorful Living. Let me see how many quizzes I have left. There's quite a few. 6 more quizzes. All right. Colorful Living. So we're going to talk about villages and towns that have a distinct color to them. You have to tell me what country that town is located in. Number 1. The homes of the village of Hoi An are painted yellow in this country, which symbolizes luck. The homes of the village of Hoi An are painted yellow in this country, which symbolizes luck. It's not China. Like, everyone's first guess is always China. It is Vietnam. Great job, Dave. It is Vietnam. Perfect. Number 2. The homes in these Nordic islands have green grass-covered roofs. The homes in these Nordic islands have green grass-covered roofs. Excuse me. Keep trying not to hiccup. Not Iceland. You know, I think they do have it in the Faroe Islands, but that's not what the book showed a picture of. I'll just give you the Faroe Islands. You know, they probably have them in Iceland too. I was going for Svalbard, but I'm pretty sure they have them in the Faroe Islands too, now that you mention it. And Jan Mayen probably too. All right. Number 3. The city of Menton in this country has orange buildings commemorating their famous citrus festival. The city of Menton in this country has orange buildings commemorating their famous citrus festival. Dave got it. It is France. Perfect. It is in France. Number 4, the homes on this island are all famously whitewashed. The homes on this island are all famously whitewashed. DR got it. It's Santorini. Perfect. All right. Number 5. Falun in this country created red paint for its homes at its copper mine. Falun in this country created red paint for its homes in its copper mine. Dacia, welcome. You got it. It's Sweden. It is in Sweden. Great job, Dacia. Number 6. The city of Chefchaouen in this country is painted blue. The city of Chefchaouen in this country is painted blue. Where would you find the blue city? What country? It's in Morocco. I'll give that to Dave. It is in Morocco. And number 7, the last one. A city in this country was painted pink, a color of hospitality, to honor a visiting British prince. A city in this country was painted pink, a color of hospitality, to honor a visiting British prince. What do we think? Not Malta. No, not Jamaica. Again, if I tell you the name of the city, that will give it away. That's why I didn't include it in the question. The city in this country was painted pink, a color of hospitality, to honor a visiting British prince. Not Australia. I think colonizing, though. You guys are on the right track. What continent? Asia. How's that? Go for Asia. It is India. Great job, DR. It is India. Let me see. I think I'm going to end it on one last category, and I'll save the rest for next time. Let me see. Ooh, let's do this one. This one's really cool. 7 vanished societies is this last quiz. Number 1. Considered the first European civilization, they were believed to have housed a mythical creature in a labyrinth. What vanished society was that? Considered the first European civilization, they were believed to have housed a mythical creature in a labyrinth. Not the Scythians. Come on, the Minoans. There we go. DR got it. As in the Minotaur, right? The Minoans is the answer. Number 2, this civilization invented the number 0. This civilization invented the number 0. This civilization invented the number 0. They don't sound very civilized. Let's just myth, Gareth. Not classical India. Not the Aztec fear, but you're very close. It was not the Aztecs. They were mathematical, but not as mathematical as this other culture that they're talking about. It is the Maya. Great job, DR. The Mayans. Perfect. Number 3, the Cucuteni Trypillian culture lived on this continent around 6000 BCE. The Cucuteni Trypillian culture lived on this continent around 6000 BCE. Not South America. There's only 7 continents. Someone can get it. The Cucuteni Trypillian culture. Gareth, You're funny. Not North America. Trillion culture lived on this continent around 6,000 BCE. Not Africa, not Asia. We are narrowing it. Remember, the theme of this is vanished societies, so this place no money. Uh-oh, my connection is unstable. Oh, am I back? No? Lame.